After my daughter was born, my mother-in-law vanished while my mom came to help and raised her for 18 years. But as soon as my daughter started college, my mom packed her worn-out bag and prepared to return home. The kid's grown up. It's time for me to go home. Open the door, it's me! Meanwhile, my mother-in-law arrived with 4 huge suitcases, planning to move in permanently. Mom, are you really leaving? Xiaoxiu, Ting Ting's in college now. It's time for me to go home. Live a good life with Jiwan and don't worry about me. Mom, but... Honey, stop standing there. Go get them some water. My parents are moving in for good. From now on, we'll take care of them together. Leaving already? Now that your granddaughter's in college, you really should go home. That's only fair. What? Her mom could stay for 18 years, but we, her in-laws, can't live here? Mom, don't leave yet. I'll take you. Take her where? Your mom knows the way home. It's okay, I can go by myself. She's my mom! Why can't I take her? She raised our daughter here for 18 years! Sweetheart, don't worry about me. It's time for me to go. You two live well. Then leave already. Happy now? Who's she making that sour face at? Mom, that's just how she is. She'll get over it in a few days. Move! No! Apologize to my mom, or you're not leaving! Me apologize to her? Disgusting. Hello, is this Jinghe Moving Company? I need to move right now. Right now? Ma'am, it's 1 in the morning. Empty the entire 3-bedroom apartment. I'll pay triple. Be here within 30 minutes. Okay, we'll send a crew immediately. Who is it at this hour? Hello, we're from Jinghe Moving Company. Are you Miss Lin Xiaoxiu? Moving? Moving what? Who ordered this? Everything on this list registered under my name goes, take it all. Don't leave a single item. You got it! Don't you dare. Everything here belongs to the Chen family. Mrs. Wang, I have every receipt and purchase record. Would you like to see whose name is on them? Lin Xiaoxiu, have you lost your mind? Why are you causing a scene in the middle of the night? What did I do to deserve this? My son married such a heartless woman. Mrs. Wang, stop the act. Where were you for the past 18 years? When Ting Ting had a 104-degree fever, my mom carried her to the hospital. When Ting Ting had parent-teacher meetings, my mom went under the blazing sun. When Ting Ting got into college, my mom cried tears of joy for 3 days. And you? Did you ever wash even one of her diapers? I wasn't healthy. You weren't healthy? Then how do you suddenly have the strength to move in permanently? Ms. Lin, everything's loaded into 4 trucks. Are you riding with us? Yes. Thank you for your hard work. Lin Xiaoxiu, you'll regret this. Regret it? My only regret is not leaving you sooner. Lin Xiaoxiu, where the hell are you? Somewhere that belongs to me. You emptied the house. My mom doesn't even have a couch to sit on. You know she has a bad heart. What if she ends up in the hospital? If her heart is so bad, why didn't you bring them here sooner? Why wait until Ting Ting got into college? What do you want? A divorce. Let her divorce him. Let's see how an old woman with a kid survives on her own. Mom, open the door. It's me. Xiaoxiu, you... Mom, I really am divorcing him. You silly girl, so what if I suffer a little? You're a divorced woman with a child. Mom, answer me. Have you been happy these past 18 years? I only want you to be okay. Mom, from now on, I want you to be happy. I want to be happy too. I'm done sacrificing myself. Lin Xiaoxiu, open the door. You emptied the house. You think you're something now? I said I want a divorce. Can't we go back to how things were? Can we try again for Ting Ting? That's all in the past. Why keep bringing it up? Family shouldn't keep score. When you pointed at my mom and told her to get out, Did you remember she's my only family? Did you ever think that I could be hurt too? What exactly do you want? You won't be satisfied until this family falls apart? I didn't destroy this family. You did. My lawyer will send you the divorce papers. The house was yours before marriage, so I don't want it. I bought the car after we married, so it's mine. We split the savings equally. Ting Ting can choose who she lives with. Lin Xiaoxu, you'll regret this. You definitely will. My only regret is not leaving you sooner. How can the balance be zero? Impossible. There were 7 figures in here last week. 20 years and we were married for 20 years. Relax, the money's in our account. It's not going anywhere. Chen Jiwan, you're ruthless! Mom, I'm going to confront him. What good will that do? Will he admit it? Will he transfer the money back? You're right, Mom. Never hurt others, but always protect yourself. Hello, this is Zhao Qing from the law firm. Hello, Attorney Zhao. I'm Lin Xiaoxu, class of 2003, Chinese department at C University. Xiaoxu, is that you? Oh my god, it's been forever. Why didn't you come to the last class reunion? Zhao, I need advice about a divorce case. Where are you? I'll come to you. Sorry to make you come all this way. Don't worry about it. Tell me what happened. You said on the phone that after you asked for a divorce, your husband transferred all your marital assets. Yes. It was a 7-figure amount, all transferred to his father. Here's the timestamp. It happened the morning after I asked for a divorce. He split it into 12 transfers, each under 50,000 yuan. Yes, why does that matter? Large transfers trigger risk reviews and anything over 50,000 may be delayed. He split them up to avoid review and make the money arrive immediately. So he planned this in advance. Xiaoxu, I need to ask you a few questions. Answer honestly. First, how long have you been married? 20 years. Second, has your mother-in-law ever helped with your daughter? Helped? She didn't even come to the hospital when Ting Ting was born. My mom arrived from her hometown the next day and stayed for 18 years. Third, was anything unusual about your in-laws suddenly moving in? Were they unusually rushed or overly entitled? They came 3 days after Ting Ting received her college acceptance letter, carrying 4 huge suitcases without warning. Jiwan said they were moving in so we could care for them. The timing is too perfect. They arrived as soon as Ting Ting left. This wasn't about retirement. They were clearing the house, driving your mom out and pushing you until you asked for a divorce. That way, you'd look like the ungrateful one, and he could transfer the assets while pretending he was justified. So for 18 years, he saw me as a free maid and my mom as free labor. Xiaoxui, don't fall apart yet. It's time to fight back. Do you still have the receipts for the major furniture and appliances? Yes, everyone. I always scan important receipts and save them to the cloud. Complete receipts with cloud backups? Good. We're going to win this fight. First, asset preservation. I'll immediately apply to freeze the money under Chen Defu's name. He won't be able to touch a cent. Second, evidence. Besides the transfer records, we need proof your mom lived with you for 18 years, witness statements about her caring for Ting Ting, and your daughter's testimony. That will prove you contributed far more to the family than Chen Jiyuan did. What's third? The house. You said Chen Jiyuan bought the house before marriage and only his name is on the deed. I checked. He took out a 300,000 yuan mortgage when he bought it and paid it off 6 months after you married. The key is that the payments came from your joint account. That means marital funds were used to repay his premarital debt. You're entitled to compensation for the appreciation tied to that 300,000 yuan loan. At 5 times the original value, that's 1.5 million yuan. Add the principal, and a conservative estimate is 2 million. I could receive that much? It's not that you could. You're legally entitled to it. This is your right, not charity you have to beg for. Are you Mr. Chen Jiwen? Yes, that's me. What is it? These are your court summons and the asset preservation order. Please sign for them. A summons? What summons? Ms. Lin Xiaoxu has filed for divorce and requested asset preservation. The account under your father, Chen Defu, has been frozen. This is a copy of the order. Impossible! How did she move this fast? Mr. Chen, please sign for the documents. Xuan, what happened? You look terrible. Lin Xiaoxu sued me for divorce and froze Dad's account. What? What right does she have to freeze your father's account? I transferred the money to Dad. The lawyer says it looks like intentional concealment of marital assets. Concealment? That was our retirement money. What right does she have to call it hers? Mom, that money came from our marital savings. Legally, half of it belongs to her. Half? Lin Xiaoshui lived off our family for 20 years, and she still has the nerve to demand half. Enough. Arguing won't help. Xuan, what did your lawyer say? Mr. Chen, this case is going to be difficult. Attorney Wang, you have to help me. That money is for my parents' retirement. I can't let her take it. First, the timing of your transfer is extremely damaging. It happened the day after she asked for a divorce, making it easy to classify as intentional asset concealment. Second, you transferred it to your father. You call it retirement money, but do you have a written agreement or witnesses proving its intended purpose? No, I don't. Then this is difficult. The court has frozen your father's account. Neither of you can touch the money until judgment is entered. What about the house? It was mine before marriage. She can't touch that, right? I checked the house too. You borrowed 300,000 yuan to buy it and paid the loan off 6 months after marriage, correct? Yes, but I paid it myself. The problem is that the payments came from your joint account, and money in that account is legally presumed to be marital property. So you effectively used marital funds to pay off premarital debt. How much can she demand? At current market value, the house is worth at least 5 million yuan. She can seek 1.5 to 2 million for the marital payments and related appreciation. 2 million? Is she insane? Mr. Chen, calm down. That's only her demand and we can negotiate. A settlement may reduce the amount. Settle? She froze my parents' account and you call that a settlement? I'll sue her for extortion. Mr. Chen, there's something else I need to ask. Are your company's financial records clean? If she uncovers financial misconduct, you'll have more than a divorce case to worry about. What problems could I have? I've done nothing wrong. Good, I'm only warning you. Divorce cases often uncover unrelated misconduct. Xiaoxu, did you hear? Chen Jiwan's father's account has been frozen. He can't move a single cent. Thank you, Zhao Qing. Has Chen Jiwan made any moves? He hired an attorney named Wang, who's asking around for anything he can use against you. But I found a new lead. His company hired a new purchasing employee last year named Sun Yaxin. She's 26. Sun Yaxin? I've never heard that name. I have no proof she's involved with him, but the timing is suspicious. After she joined, several major purchases handled by Chen Jiwan suddenly switched suppliers. You mean? I'm not accusing anyone yet. If we need to expand the investigation, that's where we'll look. For now, focus on the divorce and asset freeze. Sun Yaxin, 26 suppliers. Last year, Chen Jiwan traveled constantly for 3 months and always came home late. He claimed he was entertaining clients, but I once found a long hair on his collar. It wasn't mine. I ignored it, assuming it belonged to a female coworker. Lin Xiaoxue, you were so blind. Ms. Lin, we have a problem. 2 elderly people are downstairs with a banner, crying and yelling. They refuse to leave, and employees from other companies are gathering around. What does the banner say? Heartless Lin Xiaoxue, give back our life savings. Understood. I'm coming down. Legal Officer Zhang, bring a recorder and a camera. Come with me and be ready to call the police. Wang Guilan, if you insist on making a scene, I'll see it through to the end. There's no justice. Our daughter-in-law stole all the money. Our son has nowhere to live and we don't even have money for medical care. She's trying to kill us. Whose daughter-in-law is this? She's horrible. I heard she's an executive here. She stole all her in-laws' money? No way. She looks so respectable. An executive should know better. The poor elderly couple had to come all the way to her office. Lin Xiaoxiu, you still have the nerve to come out? If you don't return our money today, I'll lie right here outside your office. Somebody help, stop her! What are you doing? Don't touch me. I'm looking for my daughter-in-law. This has nothing to do with you. Mrs. Wang, this is a workplace, not somewhere for you to throw a tantrum. A tantrum? You emptied our home and froze the money we need to survive, and you call this a tantrum? Money you need to survive? That money was transferred from the joint account belonging to Chen Jiwan and me. And the first thing you did wasn't pay medical bills. You tried to buy a downtown apartment for a woman named Sun Yaxin. What? They bought an apartment for his mistress? You're talking nonsense. I don't know any Sun Yaxin. You don't know her? Then listen to this. This is my house. My parents have every right to live here. What right does an outsider have to interfere? Get out! Mrs. Wang, did you hear that clearly? When your son drove my mom out, he called her an outsider and told her to get out. She spent 18 years changing diapers, cooking, and taking Ting Ting to and from school. And you? Did you ever bathe Ting Ting once or attend a single parent-teacher meeting? You ignored her for 18 years, and now you're causing trouble at my company. Isn't that bullying? You ignored us for 18 years, then came to seize the house and accuse me of stealing money. Money that was actually meant to buy your son's mistress an apartment. That's a lie. You're slandering us. That money was for our retirement. Retirement money? Then explain why, on the same afternoon your son transferred it to your husband, he went to the bank and tried to send 700,000 yuan to Sun Yaxin. 700,000? Wasn't it supposed to pay medical bills? How did you know that? She just admitted it. A minute ago she claimed she didn't know the woman. Now she's exposed herself. The bank has transfer records, and the court issued an investigation order. Should I print the screenshots and post them at the front entrance for everyone to see? Lin Xiaoxiu, you framed us. These records must be fake. I'll sue you for defamation. Officer Zhang, call the police. Hello. We're on the first floor of Yuding Tower. Someone is causing a disturbance and publicly defaming an employee. Please send officers. You called the police? Why? Is it illegal to look for my daughter-in-law? First, I'm no longer your daughter-in-law. My divorce case against Chen Jiwan has already been filed. Second, you displayed a banner in public, smeared my name, and disrupted the workplace. You've already violated the law. So they came here to cause trouble. She's handling this so calmly. Third, since everyone is here, I'll explain everything. My name is Lin Xiaoxiu, and I'm the company's marketing director. I was married to Chen Jiwan for 20 years, and my mother helped raise our daughter for 18 of them. My in-laws, the two people standing here, didn't care for Ting Ting or contribute a cent for 18 years. The moment she entered college, they arrived with 4 suitcases and demanded to move in. After they drove my mother out, I asked for a divorce. The next day, Chen Jiwan transferred all our savings from 20 years of marriage into his father's account overnight. These are the transfer records, and this is the court's asset preservation order. The money is frozen. Nobody can touch it. This record shows Chen Defu trying to transfer money to Sun Yaxin, a 26-year-old employee at Chen Jiwan's company. Do you really think that 700,000 yuan was innocent? As for her relationship with Chen Jiwan, judge for yourselves. Oh my god, this man is trash. He hid marital assets to buy his mistress an apartment, then sent his parents here to make a scene. Unbelievable. You're lying. Sun Yat-sen is only my son's co-worker. What's wrong with lending a co-worker money for a house? You lent her 700,000 when? Where's the loan agreement, the interest rate, the repayment date? Who called the police? I did. These two people have been displaying a banner, spreading lies, and disrupting the workplace for nearly an hour. I recorded everything. Was it you two? Officer, I only came to reason with my daughter-in-law. I had no other choice. You call this reasoning? What about the banner and all the insults? Officer, they displayed a banner calling me heartless and publicly smeared my name, severely damaging my reputation and the company's image. Here are the videos and photos. All right, everyone's coming to the station. I'm not going. I didn't break any laws. Ma'am, cooperating with an investigation is your legal duty. If you refuse, we can issue a compulsory summons. Officer, I'm just an old woman from the countryside. I don't understand the law. I only wanted my daughter-in-law to return our retirement money. Ma'am, our investigation shows that money came from the joint account held by your son and daughter-in-law. It is marital property. Your daughter-in-law requested asset preservation, and the court legally approved the freeze. That was my son's money. If my son gave it to us, how did it become hers? Income earned during marriage is marital property unless otherwise agreed. Your son needed his wife's consent to give you that money. Transferring it without consent is intentional concealment of assets. The law really works like that. Lin Xiaoxu, what do you want? Are you happy now that you got my mom taken to the police station? Your mother walked in herself. I didn't push her. If she hadn't displayed that banner and spread lies, would the police have summoned her? Xiaoxu, I'm begging you. Drop the lawsuit and unfreeze the account. My parents can't handle this stress. Chen Juan, your parents can't handle stress. But what about my mom? When you pointed at her and told her to get out, did you care whether she could handle it? I know I was wrong. I really do. Give me one more chance. Can't we start over? It's too late. For 20 years, I believed you would change. You never did. You only got better at pretending. I didn't get you back. I finally found myself. Xiaoxu, we found new evidence. What evidence? Sun Yat-sen's prenatal records, hospital footage of Chen Jiwan attending her appointments, and the purchase intent agreement they signed at the sales office. Buyer: Sun Yat-sen. 16 weeks pregnant. The downtown apartment costs 3.8 million yuan, with a 1.2 million down payment. 700,000 came directly from your joint account. I also checked Sun Yat-sen's bank statements. She never had 700,000 yuan. Chen Jiwan routed the money through his father's account before attempting to send it to her. 16 weeks means 4 months. While Ting Ting was preparing for her entrance exams, he kept claiming he was working late, but he was attending another woman's prenatal appointments. Xiaoxu, cry if you need to. Don't hold it in. I won't cry. I've cried over him too many times. He's not worth it. Is this apartment near Chen Jiwan's office? Yes, less than 10 minutes away. How did you know? Last year, he told me a new development opened near his office. He said buying another apartment would be a good investment, and Ting Ting could use it after marriage. I thought he was planning ahead. So we started planning last year, viewing apartments, meeting Sun Yat-sen, getting her hired, getting her pregnant, and buying her a home. Every step was calculated. Shouqing, can this evidence prove marital infidelity and intentional concealment of assets? Absolutely. It proves he had an affair during the marriage, got another woman pregnant, and intentionally transferred marital assets to a third party. The transfer records and purchase intent agreement are direct evidence. Together, these acts mean he may receive a reduced share, or no share, of the marital property. Then I want him to walk away with nothing. No problem. I also recalculated the compensation for the marital payments on his premarital house. We're demanding 3.5 million yuan, not a cent less. 3.5 million? Didn't you say 2 million before? The house is worth more than our original estimate, so I ordered a new appraisal. The judge can also consider your 18 years of childcare, housework, and lost career opportunities. Zhaoqing, do you think he'll go to prison? The divorce itself won't send him to prison, but if he committed financial crimes at work, that's another story. What did you find about the suppliers changing after Sun Yat-sen was hired? We're still investigating. Sun Yat-sen worked in purchasing, and Chen Jiwan supervised the department. After she joined, 3 new suppliers won bids he personally approved. All 3 have connections to him. Ting, have you eaten? Mom, Dad called me. He said you're divorcing him, emptied the house, and froze Grandma and Grandpa's money so they can't even afford food. Do you believe him? Of course not. Mom, I'm your daughter. I know you'd never do something like that. Thank you, Ting. Mom, tell me the truth. I want to know what happened. Ting, it's complicated and hard to explain over the phone. Come home this weekend and I'll tell you everything in person, okay? Okay. Mom, no matter what happened, I'm on your side. Grandma, I'm home! Oh, my precious granddaughter is home. Mom, did you buy this apartment? Yes, last month. It's registered in Grandma's name. In Grandma's name? Grandma sacrificed so much for us over the past 18 years. I want her to have a safe, stable home in her later years. Grandma, I'm sorry. I used to think it was only natural for you to live with us and help. Silly girl, don't apologize. I wanted to do it. Watching you grow up made me happier than anything. Sun Yat-sen's pregnancy, the apartment. Ting, that's the whole truth. I didn't do anything wrong. Mom, I support you. Whatever you decide, I'm on your side. Ting, you don't blame me. Once your dad and I divorce, our family will be broken. Mom, that family broke apart a long time ago. Ever since I can remember, Dad was barely home. He was always traveling, entertaining clients, or working late. You and Grandma handled everything at home. When I was sick, you and Grandma took me to the hospital. Grandma attended my school meetings. When I got into college, she cried with joy for 3 days. What right did he have to tell Grandma to get out? What right? Ting, you've grown up. Mom, if you need me to testify in court, I'll do it anytime. Is this Ms. Lin Xiaoxiu? Yes, who is this? My name is Sun Yat-sen. Ms. Lin, I know I have no right to call you, but I'm desperate. You're the only person I can turn to. How did you get my number? It was saved in Chen Jiwan's phone. Ms. Lin, can you give me a chance? I need to meet you and explain everything in person. When and where? Tomorrow at 3 at Slow Cafe on the south side. I'll reserve a private room. I promise I'll come alone. Ms. Lin, please sit. Thank you for agreeing to meet me. Tell me, what do you have for me? This contains all the evidence of Chen Jiwan taking kickbacks and falsifying the company's books over the past 3 years. Why are you giving this to me? Because he lied to me. He said your marriage had been over for years, that you had lived separately for a long time and only needed to sign the papers. He promised to marry me afterward. I believed him like an idiot. He got me a job in purchasing and said we'd save enough money to buy a home together. But you're nothing like he described. You weren't separated, and your mother spent 18 years helping raise your daughter. Everything he told me was a lie. After I got pregnant, he said his parents would move in and force you out, then we'd marry. But after his father's account was frozen, he even had to charge my prenatal appointments to a credit card. Do you know how his parents treated me? His mom called me a homewrecker, accused me of seducing her son, and demanded money to pay for their lawsuit. His father was worse. He came to my rental apartment and threatened to cause trouble in my hometown unless I gave them money. So you came to me because you want revenge? I'm trying to save myself. Ms. Lin, these are the details of his false accounting. I also have bank statements and chat records. I'm giving you everything. You can take it to the police or his company. What do you want? I want 200,000 yuan. Once I have it, I'll leave the city, return home, end the pregnancy, and start over. Ms. Lin, I'm sorry. You don't owe me an apology. The person you betrayed most was yourself. Sun Yaxin, first, I won't pay you hush money or compensation. My attorney will transfer 200,000 yuan as payment for credible evidence of corporate misconduct. Every cent will be documented and legal. Second, after you're paid, you must tell the police and company auditors everything you know. You can't take the money and disappear. If you lie or hide anything, I'll sue you for extortion. I agree. Third, whether you keep the baby is your decision. But don't hurt an innocent life because you hate someone else. Think carefully. You don't hate me? Hate you? I hate the man who lied to both of us. Xiaoqing, what do you think? Lin Xiaoxu, do you know what you're holding? Evidence? No, you're holding a sword of justice. These crimes could get him at least 5 years. He'll lose everything. The divorce, his freedom, and his reputation. A complete triple knockout. Then let's do it. I'll prepare 2 copies of the evidence. One goes to his company's audit department and board. The other goes directly to the city's economic crimes unit. Mr. Chen Jiwan, we're with the city's economic crimes investigation unit. You need to come with us for questioning. This is the detention warrant. Please cooperate. You've made a mistake. I didn't... Xiaoxu, good news. Chen Jiwan was suspended this afternoon and the Economic Crimes Unit took him into custody tonight. The evidence is airtight and he confessed. 2.37 million yuan in kickbacks and more than 800,000 in embezzlement, over 3 million total. He thought he'd hidden everything, but Sun Yaxin kept the evidence. What happened to Sun Yaxin? She took the 200,000 yuan and bought a train ticket home. Before leaving, she called to thank you and said she hoped to start over. Xiaoxu, there's one more thing. The divorce judgment is in. What did the court decide? The court found Chen Jiwan committed adultery and intentionally concealed marital assets. He gets nothing. The frozen 7-figure savings will be transferred entirely to you. You were also awarded 3.5 million yuan for the marital mortgage payments and appreciation. The court will force the sale of the house. Xiaoxu, you're free. Zhao Qing, thank you. Thank you for helping me win this battle. No need to thank me. It's my job, and I'm always happy to help a good woman leave a terrible man. Mom, the court made Chen Jiwan leave with nothing. The house and savings are mine. Really? Is it really true? Mom, we can finally live in peace. Mom, I won a national scholarship, 10,000 yuan. I bought gifts for you both. I'll come home this weekend. Okay, I'll make your favorite braised beef brisket. For 18 years, I thought I had lost everything. In the end, what I truly won back was myself.